While America was arguing about quantum supremacy claims and Europe was writing quantum regulations, China quietly built the world's first practical quantum internet, deployed quantum satellites across Asia, and just achieved quantum teleportation over 2,000 miles. The quantum race is over. China won, and most people don't even know it happened. November 2024 marked the moment China's quantum strategy revealed its true scope. While Western media focused on Google's Willow chip announcement, Chinese researchers quietly published results that changed the global quantum landscape forever. Dr. Jian Weipan's team at the University of Science and Technology of China achieved quantum teleportation over 2,000 miles using their quantum satellite constellation. But that wasn't the shocking part. The shocking part was the revelation that China has been operating a practical quantum internet for over 2 years. We've connected Beijing, Shanghai, Jinan, and Hefei with quantum communication networks, Dr. Pan announced at the World Quantum Conference. Over 200 institutions are already using quantum-secured communication for sensitive data transmission. While American companies were competing to build the best quantum computer, China was building quantum infrastructure. While European regulators were debating quantum ethics, China was deploying quantum technology at scale. The result? China now has the world's largest quantum communication network, 2,000 plus miles, the most advanced quantum satellite constellation, Micius series, the first operational quantum internet serving government and military users, over 50 quantum research institutes coordinated under a unified national strategy. Dr. Christopher Monroe from the University of Maryland, who has been tracking China's quantum progress, admits, "We've been measuring the wrong metrics. While we focused on qubit counts and error rates, China focused on practical deployment. They're not just ahead in quantum research, they're ahead in quantum implementation." The quantum race was never really about building the best quantum computer. It was about building quantum infrastructure, quantum networks, and quantum applications that provide real strategic advantages. America's approach? Let private companies compete, fund basic research, hope for breakthroughs. China's approach? Unified national strategy, massive coordinated investment, focus on practical applications. The numbers tell the story. China's quantum investment, $25 billion over 10 years, coordinated by the Chinese Academy of Sciences. America's quantum investment, $1.2 billion spread across multiple agencies and companies. Europe's quantum investment, 1 billion euros focused primarily on research. The real difference isn't in the money, it's in the strategy. Dr. John Preskill from Caltech explains the strategic difference. China treats quantum technology as critical national infrastructure, like highways or power grids. America treats it as an emerging technology that might be commercially viable someday. China's quantum strategy has 3 phases. Phase 1, 2017 to 2022, build quantum communication networks for government and military use. Phase 2, 2022 to 2027, expand quantum networks to commercial applications and integrate with existing infrastructure. Phase 3, 2027 to 2035, achieve quantum advantage in computing, sensing, and simulation for economic and scientific applications. They're already in Phase 2. America is still debating Phase 1. While Western quantum computing companies focus on building better qubits, China has been building something more important: quantum infrastructure that works today. The Beijing-Shanghai quantum communication line, completed in 2017, was just the beginning. China now operates a 2,000-mile quantum communication backbone connecting major cities, quantum key distribution networks serving banks, government agencies, and research institutions, quantum satellite ground stations across Asia and Africa, mobile quantum communication systems for military and diplomatic use. Dr. Charles Bennett, who invented quantum cryptography, visited China's quantum facilities in 2023 and returned with a sobering assessment. They're not just doing research, they're operating quantum systems at scale. Their quantum internet isn't a prototype, it's infrastructure. The most significant development is China's integration of quantum technology with existing systems. Chinese banks use quantum key distribution for secure transactions. The Chinese military uses quantum communication for secure command and control. Chinese research institutions share quantum encrypted data across the country. Meanwhile, America's quantum internet exists primarily in research labs, and Europe's quantum initiatives are still in the planning stages. The gap isn't just technological, it's operational. China is learning how to use quantum technology in the real world, while everyone else is still figuring out how to build it. China's quantum advantage isn't just about faster computers or secure communications. It's about military and intelligence capabilities that could reshape global power dynamics. Quantum radar systems that can detect stealth aircraft. Quantum sensors that can track submarines anywhere in the ocean. Quantum communication networks that are impossible to intercept or jam. Dr. Christopher Savoy, CEO of Zapata Computing, warns about the strategic implications. Quantum technology isn't just the next generation of computing, it's the next generation of national security capabilities. The country that deploys quantum sensors, quantum communications, and quantum computing first will have enormous military advantages. China's quantum military applications include quantum radar networks that make stealth technology obsolete, quantum communication systems for secure military coordination, quantum sensors for submarine detection and missile defense, quantum computing for cryptanalysis and intelligence analysis, quantum simulation for weapons design and materials research. The timeline for deployment? Some of these systems are already operational. American intelligence agencies are reportedly deeply concerned about China's quantum military capabilities, but public information about countermeasures remains classified. China's quantum victory isn't just about national security. It's about economic advantage in the quantum economy. Chinese companies are already commercializing quantum technology. Quantum C-Tech provides quantum communication services to over 100 enterprises. Original Quantum offers cloud-based quantum computing services. Hefei National Laboratory develops quantum sensors for industrial applications. Chinese banks use quantum encryption for high-value transactions. The market impact is significant. China's quantum technology market is projected to reach $25 billion by 2030, compared to $8 billion for the United States. There are other real advantages in quantum-enhanced industries. Chinese manufacturers use quantum sensors for precision manufacturing. Chinese pharmaceutical companies use quantum simulation for drug discovery. Chinese financial institutions use quantum algorithms for risk analysis. Dr. Eleanor Riefel from NASA's Quantum Artificial Intelligence Laboratory observes, China isn't just building quantum technology, they're building quantum-enhanced industries. The economic implications could be as significant as the Internet revolution. The quantum economy isn't coming someday, it's here now, and China is leading it. The quantum race isn't completely over. America still has advantages in quantum computing research, quantum software development, and quantum talent. The National Quantum Initiative Act allocated $1.2 billion for quantum research. The CHIPS and Science Act includes quantum technology provisions. Major American companies like IBM, Google, and Microsoft continue to make quantum breakthroughs. Catching up will require a fundamental shift in strategy. Dr. John Preskill recommends America needs to stop treating quantum technology as a research project and start treating it as critical infrastructure. We need coordinated national investment, unified standards, and focus on practical deployment. The path forward for America? Immediate, 2025. Coordinate quantum research across government agencies and private companies. Short term, 2025 to 2027. Build quantum communication networks connecting major cities and military installations. Medium term, 2027 to 2030. Deploy quantum sensors and quantum computing for national security applications. Long term, 2030 to 2035. Achieve quantum advantage in commercial and scientific applications. Time is running out. Every year of delay increases China's quantum advantage. The quantum race revealed something important about technological competition in the 21st century. It's not enough to invent new technology. You have to deploy it, scale it, and integrate it with existing systems. China understood this. America is still learning it. China just won the quantum race while America wasn't looking. They built quantum infrastructure while we built quantum hype. They deployed quantum applications while we debated quantum ethics. The quantum revolution isn't coming, it's here, and China is leading it. The story isn't over. The quantum age is just beginning, and there's still time for other countries to catch up, if they're willing to treat quantum technology as seriously as China does. This is Click Future, where your future is a click away. What do you think? Can America and Europe catch up in the quantum race, or is China's lead insurmountable? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to stay informed about the global quantum competition, subscribe and hit the notification bell, because the quantum future is being decided right now, and you'll want to know who's winning.